Today, I'm going to be breaking down my top 5 current Packer players. How's it going, everyone? Bass here. I hope everyone's having a great day. Today I wanted to talk about my current top 5 Packers players. I know for some people you may have a very different opinion than me, or it might be slightly different, but that's the beauty of it. I want you down below to write your top 5 right now before I say mine, and then come back to it after I explain what mine is and tell me why you agree with me or why you disagree with me. So to get it started, at number 5, I have Davante Adams. Davante Adams is, in my opinion, a top 3 wide receiver in the league. He's the best route runner in the league, in my opinion. You guys can fight me on that in the comments. If you're not a Packers fan, I'll allow it. He's just so good. He's such a great route runner. He creates so much separation. He's been so consistent with Aaron Rodgers and pretty much been his go-to guy ever since Doherty left. I remember when Davante came into the league, second-round draft choice out of Fresno State, everyone wanted him cut his rookie year and into his second year because he kept dropping passes and just was out of his own mind and just all that. But he turned it around, and now he's easily the best receiver on the team and one of the best in the league. So that's why I have him at number 5. At number 4, I have a first-year player on the Packers as of last year, Za'Darius Smith. Za'Darius Smith, people call him the Predator, is an animal on defense. He is everything you thought and more when the Packers signed him. He was a leader day one when he came in, which is unusual for someone, around 26 years old to sign a deal with a new team and come in and already be a leader and the vocal stand-up guy on that defense, which I love. He led the league in total pressures in 2019. That's why he's already cracking my top 5 in current Packers players, because he's just done so much for the defense. Him and Preston Smith have been an absolute monster of a tandem. As saying with Preston Smith, he allows others to get good matchups. So you see Preston Smith getting single teamed, and he can get around guys. Za'Darius takes a lot of double teams, as does Kenny Clark. Great energy to this guy. He's so good. I think he's pretty much, if not the first, maybe second best defensive player on the team. Next up, I have a guy above him that I think's the best defensive player on the Packers, but Za'Darius is neck and neck with him. The only reason he's 4 instead of 3 would be because he's first year on the team, but I think he's just going to keep getting better under the Mike Pettin scheme. It's going to be really fun to watch. I love his demeanor. I love his action. The whole snub shit is crazy. I love it. And Za'Darius Smith, number 4. At number 3, I have Kenny Clark. So as I was saying, him and Z are neck and neck in terms of the best defensive player on the team, but I got Kenny Clark on here because he's been doing it for a few years, learned under Mike Daniels, was put under his wing, staple of the Packers defense, just consistently, just in the middle of that nose tackle spot, just bursting through the line, stopping runs, getting sacks. Extremely athletic for his size. I've seen him chase down Tariq Cohen in screens and stuff and catch him. And just seeing a screen and instantly darting over there. That's unusual for a nose tackle of his size to just act so athletically and be so athletic and just to get to that spot that he needs to be, and he just knows how to do it so well and consistently. He needs to be paid. I think he's the most important free agent of next year. Him and Bach are pretty close to me, but I think Kenny Clark he just definitely needs to be paid. I think that should have been done yesterday, and I hope Russ Ball's getting that done right now. So I have Kenny Clark at number 3. Speaking of David Bakhtiari, I have David Bakhtiari at number 2, the most important player on the offensive line. He's watching number 12's back 24/7. Every single play, he's watching his back, and he's making sure he's not getting hit from behind. He's not getting blindsided. He shuts down elite pass rushers, Khalil Mack, anyone. It doesn't matter. Bakhtiari's there. He's stonewall. He doesn't need double teams holding him up, not letting him by. Funny I say hold, because Lions and Vikings fans love to say Bakhtiari all he does is hold, but I think they're just jealous of his talent. Uh, he's just an all-around beast. I had to put him number 2. I think he's 100% top 3 in the Packers team, so number 2 was where I put him. He also needs to get paid next year after this next season. He'll be a free agent, so I think him and Kenny Clark, like I said, are the top 2 guys in factor of importance to be paid. So David Bakhtiari, what a beast. All right, and number 1, you guessed it, Jake Kumaro. No, I'm just kidding. Obviously, it's Aaron Rodgers. Aaron Rodgers is the most talented quarterback to play, in my opinion. I created a Twitter thread about a year ago, maybe give or take, that pretty much shows a bunch of his talented throws in video format in a thread, just the clips of the videos. So I'll put that in the description down below if you want to go watch that. If you just watch that, you spend like 30 minutes of your day and watch that, you'll understand why he's the most talented in the league. Now, I know Pat Mahomes is very talented. He might, overcome Aaron Rodgers as the most talented, but right now, to me, it's still A-Rod. He's, been carrying this Packers team forever now. When the defense is absolute garbage, he's still, going off, and it's crazy. Like in 2011, when they went 15-1, I think that defense was 32nd, maybe 31st or 30th, but still, they go 15-1. Offense was probably the best Packers offense of all time, maybe outside 96. Aaron Rodgers MVP season. He's just so great. I don't think there's any argument to say he's the best player on the Packers team, and as he will be until the day he retires or hopefully not, goes to another team. He's just super fun to watch. There's just something about him that you see these plays happen and you're like, how in the world did he make that throw? Or how in the world did he make that play? And it happens so consistently. I think us as Packers fans have become used to it. So you go watch another game and you're like, holy crap, this quarterback sucks. And you watch Jameis Winston throw 4 picks in a game. You feel very lucky when you have to watch something like that. And for that reason, I don't think there's any other spot than number 1 for Aaron Rodgers. I want to hear your comments down below, what your top 5 is. Honorable mention. So, Jair Alexander and Aaron Jones. I think they'd be 6 and 7 in no order. Jair is a lockdown corner, the number 1 corner on the Packers. It's so nice to have a lockdown corner. He's just becoming better and better, and I think after the next year or 2, he will be top 5 on the Packers team, with no doubt. He's very good, always around the ball, knocking screen game, doesn't matter. He's there, no matter where, and he has very good games, and it's wild to watch. It's fun to watch him play. Great energy to him. And Aaron Jones obviously just had his best season as a Packer. Was a maniac catching the ball too. Was pretty much statistically, I think, the 3rd best receiver on the Packers behind Davante and Lazard. He was really locking down that screen game for a while and just quick swing passes and would take it to the house. When I was in Kansas City, I think it was like a 76-yard screen. He was playing out wide and quick screen to him. He just took it. And he looked fast. And live at the stadium, he was burning everyone. I love Aaron Jones. Yeah, so those are my honorable mentions. I want to hear what you guys, like I said, I want to hear what you guys have as your top 5. So put that down in the comments. Tell me why, Davante should be higher, lower, or you know what I mean. Just talk to me about, why David Bakhtiari shouldn't be number 2, he should be 3, that type of thing. So on that note, I'll catch you guys in the next one. Go Pack, go.